Hey everybody, Rochelle Plumstead here, eXp Realty. Thanks for joining me for this week's Movin Up Minute. Happy Heart Day, everybody. Whether you've got a boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, significant other, or you're flying solo, I hope you have a great day today. We had a few things come up this week, but the one I want to touch on is what happens if you find a home and it's pending getting a financing approval and the appraisal doesn't come in high enough. So let's go through a scenario. House is listed at $349,900. You're in multiple offers. You know you're competing against 8 other people. So you offer $425,000. You want the house. You know that you've been pre-approved for $450,000, so the money's there, so you go for it, $425,000. You get your offer accepted. The bank sends in an appraiser. The appraiser says, no, this house is not worth $425,000. This house, based on our assessment, is worth $375,000. What happens? Well, you've got some different options here. The bank is not going to lend you more money than what the property is worth. So you've got to figure out your plan of action. Perhaps you just decide to withdraw your offer because you can't get the proper funding. But if you really want the house, there might be other ways around it. You could go back to the seller and say, listen, you know what? I want the house. I was willing to pay $425,000, but the bank won't give it to me. They'll give me $375,000. Would you accept that? They can accept it or not. You could find an alternate way to get the additional money. So say the bank would give you $375,000, but you've got to come up with $50,000. Now, keep in mind, you don't want to go jacking up your credit cards or your lines of credit or anything like that, because if the bank does approve you for $375,000 and prior to closing they check your credit history and all of a sudden your income debt ratio is through the roof, you might lose the house anyway. So have a great conversation with your financial advisor, mortgage broker, or bank to find out what happens in this instance, because that's just a really quick recap, because it can happen in a market as crazy as we are. Wishing you guys a fantastic weekend. If you're moving up, moving over, moving out, you've got questions, I've got answers. See y'all next week. Bye for now.